Let's take a walk along the Chattahoochee River while I talk with you, go a little bit deeper into something every employee hears about, but very few actually know how to do, and that's documentation. We all understand that documenting is important, but the big question is, how do you do it? How do you do it in a way that protects you, holds up legally, and that's what we're talking about today. Why documentation matters. So let's start with the why. Employers are documenting you every single day. Write-ups, performance reviews, emails, even casual notes. They're building a file on you whether you realize it or not. You probably do. But here's the truth. If you ever end up in a dispute, their paperwork will be front and center. So the question is, where's your paperwork? Without it, your word against theirs is probably not going to be enough. But if you have documentation, you can connect the dots, establish a timeline, and back up your claims. Documentation isn't just insurance, it's power. There's a saying in court, he who has the most documents wins. And somehow juries do look at documentation and give you more credit for more documents. So that's why we say document everything. So what should you be documenting? What should you be writing down? Well, conversations. Anytime your manager or HR says something important, whether it's a promise, a threat, or instructions that feel somehow off, write it down. Include who was present, the date, and the exact wording as best you can. Number 2, you should document events and incidents. Did you witness discrimination? Were you disciplined after filing a complaint? Was a promotion denied after you spoke up? Capture these incidents with dates, times, and context. Number 3, documents you receive. Save copies of write-ups, emails, or text messages. If it's electronic, keep screenshots. If it's on paper, make copies. And don't just rely on memory. Memory fades. Paper or digital notes don't. So let's talk about how to document. Use a simple system, a notebook, a Word document, or even an email account that you only use for documentation. What matters most here is consistency. Be factual. Don't write things like, my boss hates me. Instead, write, on March 3rd, during the 9 a.m. meeting, my manager said XYZ in front of ABC witnesses. Stick to the facts, not feelings. Keep a timeline. Start from the first red flag. Over time, you'll start to see a pattern, and that pattern will be hard to ignore. Judges, juries, and investigators love timelines. Trust me, it is a tool I use in all my trials. It just paints a picture, and you'd be amazed at how things come together with timelines. I love timelines. Here's a golden rule. Write as if someone who knows nothing about your workplace will be reading it one day, as in a jury, because chances are they will. So where do you keep it? Well, don't keep your documentation at work. Don't store it on your work computer. Don't save it on your company email. Don't leave it in your desk, because the minute things start to go south, they'll cut off your access. You've probably seen it happen to some of your coworkers. Your employer controls everything that belongs to the company. So if it's a computer or a company-owned cell phone, they control it. And you can believe me when I say they will cut it off with a quickness. So use your personal devices, personal email, or a dedicated notebook. That way your record is safe and under your control. So let's recap. Document everything that matters. Keep it factual. Build a timeline, and always keep it at home. Because employers document to protect themselves, and you need to document to protect yourself. It is, for whatever reason, something that makes juries believe you. If your employer produces documents during trial to establish whatever fact they're trying to establish, and you try to refute that, and you're saying things like, to the best of my recollection, or that's not how I remember it, you know who they're going to believe. They think, the person has written it down. They wrote it down at the time that it happened. And you are sitting there saying, to my recollection, or I don't remember that. You lose every time when you do that. So that's why you see people on social media advising that you document everything. It's just that, sometimes people don't know exactly what to document. So I wanted to make this video to further clarify that. So anyway, I had fun walking by the Chattahoochee River as I made this video today. And as always, if there's anything else you want me to chat about, let me know. Have a great day.